The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, this is Marissa Goodbody. Before we get started, I just wanted to do a sound check and see if everyone can hear me. So if you could just type in the chat box and let me know, that'd be great.
And while you're doing that, this is Skip. It's nice to have all of you with us again. Look forward to your questions. Thanks, Alice. Okay, so let's see, Marissa, you want to kind of recap what we're doing here today and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll dive in. And any of you that are in here, if you've got questions or concerns, you could start typing those things in there. And yes, it says Brad's talking because I logged in as Brad. Sorry.
Yeah, well, can you see my screen? Did I already share it?
No.
Let's see. Share my screen.
There you go.
All right. Well, we had quite a few people last time around. We answered a lot of questions for many people, and today, I was just going to go over some basic stuff. We had a couple of new things I wanted to bring up today, and then of course, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them, and we will, answer them as we go along here. One thing I wanted to mention, let me move this out of the way, is we are starting to create email templates. So if you're already a referral partner, you've already been into the referral center, as you see right here, and there's been an email template section, but there really hasn't been anything in there. And so now we're going to start putting some emails in there for referral partners, and basically this just gives you the tools to market to your own audience. We will just put in some content, and then basically all you need to do is, if you see something that interests you, you would hit generate email and then just copy and paste this yourself, and then you can market that to whomever. So one that we have that's really useful is the trade of the week. So you could just generate that email here. It's going to give information for someone to sign up for that trade of the week and use your, you want to drive the traffic from you. Make sure you do that correctly, because if you have any sub-affiliates, it's going to put them in there. And then also we have a Friday support session email. And this just, it's great to kind of, market, our education program, because we have a lot of, free support that we give out Monday through Friday. And so Fridays is a great day for anyone just to drop in, and anytime they have any questions on the software, this is a great way to have those questions answered, and they can be trading related questions or trade ideas, software questions. So you could copy this information and send it out to your following.
That would be done in like your email platform, like whether it be Infusionsoft or MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or whatever you might use. One other thing I want to make sure we cover on this screen, though, Marissa, is that second drop down. Where are you driving traffic to?
Oh, yes.
Okay, it will change the link that it creates in that email when you hit generate email based on where you want to send it. So make sure you're sending that to the page you want it to go to. So if you're doing the Friday support session, you probably don't want to be sending it to the About Holly page.
That is correct. So you'll just scroll down, and you don't need to. Okay. For like the trade of the week here, you'll just want to, you'll want to go down and select the trade of the week option, which is right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to create more of those email templates too, but if there's one in particular that you would like to see created, Marissa, can they email you with that, or we'll crank them out.
Where I was going to move to next is, like, if anyone has any requests, send them my way, because that's something we can easily do for you. Just send me an email with whatever topic that you want us to bring up, and then we'll get that in there for you.
Even if you see an email that Trade Ideas sends out and you just get it directly from us, if there's if you want to take that same email and forward it on to your group, but have your affiliate links in it, it's pretty easy for us to copy over an email that we've already sent into this. So just, letting us know what you're interested in having, we can create. We'll be doing more anyway, just on our own. But if you do have any of those sorts of requests, it would be great to email Marissa and tell her that that's what you're looking for.
Yes, please. And Alice, regarding your referral credit, that's something I can help you out with, separately outside of the webinar. But I will say that we're not really giving any credit or like commission, I should say, for the summit tickets. We might do something like if there's a referral partner who sold a lot of tickets, we'll do some sort of contest giveaway. But we're not going to be giving commission for the ticket sales.
Okay. So Stephen Dolores have a question that's a very good question. It's a little complicated, but let's walk through it. So let's say you've got somebody on your email list or you're following, and you send them something that they read on their email or on their email on their cell phone, and they click on the link on their cell phone, and maybe they sign up for a report or for a trade of the week or something like that. But then later on, they sign up from their desktop. How is credit determined there for the purposes of a affiliate sale? What it's going to be determined by is if they use that same email address, then it will track it through. It'll tie it together. If they don't use the same email address, it may or it may not, because that cookie is going to be on the phone and not on the desktop. So what you need to have something secondary that would let us know that it was the same person. These things are getting better and better as time goes by, and very rapidly in the last year. There's an awful lot of stuff, including in things like Google Analytics, that are looking at cross-device tracking of unique visitors and things like that. So I expect that to improve, but the way that it's looking for it right now is, in a best case scenario, somebody's logged into the Trade Ideas website in the cart or in the store or something, and then it knows for sure it's the same person. But assuming that it's their first purchase from Trade Ideas and they haven't done anything before, as long as they use the same email address, it should pick off the referral partner click that you had done that started the process. Okay.
Yeah.
It might not.
Is there anything here today that's new? I'm just curious, like we don't have as many people this week as we did last week, but is there anyone that is a new referral partner?
While we're waiting on that, why don't you click on the banners underneath the email templates there, the left navigation.
Okay.
Just right underneath it, just to show in addition to the email templates, you've got the ability to get a banner for anything that you want. So maybe like do that drop down near the top, Marissa, for the trade of the week, and then okay, and then just randomly pick one of those trade of the week banners at the top and hit generate banner. Okay, so it gives you the banner, shows you what it'll look like, but you just take that code in that box there and put it on your website or wherever you want to show the ad, and it will keep track of that, and it will be
it'll show you this ad right here.
Yep. So
yeah, well, there's a lot of different sizes. That's just let's find one a little larger.
Okay.
So whether you're doing it yourself or if you have someone that does your website for you, you would just give them this, and then they would plug that into your website.
Yeah, and most of the banners that are in there are what are called IAB standard sizes, which just mean they're the kind of size ads that work across most ad networks, most of the preset sizes for websites, all that kind of thing. So they should be the right size for you.
The banners for, can you use banners for the daily webinars? Well, we have a,
they're in there, aren't they?
yeah, there's a webinar and video archive information right here, which actually takes you to a page that it's like a registration page, and it's going to show you all of the webinars Monday through Friday. So you could use one of those banners for that.
But scroll down, are there banners that refer to the webinar?
I'm not sure if they refer to that. Let's see, Scott recently added more. Let's see.
If not, we certainly can create some.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah, any special requests like that you have, just feel free to email me, and that's something we can do pretty quickly for you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for Barry's recap videos right now.
Stan said I am, which I presume was answering the question you had
Yes.
about being a first new affiliate. So welcome, Stan. Anything you're wondering about, or anything you would like some pointers on that maybe we could do to help you get up and running a little quicker? Okay, great. That last video of one of these sessions that we did last month is on is it on the YouTube channel? Is that where?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
That would
it's
be
on our
resource.
Trade Idea YouTube channel, and you can just type in AMA webinar and it should pop up. One thing to keep in mind, the main place you're going to be, hanging out in the referral center is going to be this link generator area, and we went over this last time, but when you're sending out your unique tracking link, you're just going to want to make sure that you're using the far right column where it says my tracking link, because that's going to have your code hidden within that link, and that's what's going to place the cookie. If you click the middle link, it's just going to take you to the regular website. So you're going to want to highlight and copy these. And one thing we didn't bring up last time, a lot of people ask me this, is can you shorten them? And you can. You can go to Bitly or any website, like what are they called, Skip? Like where you can shorten your website.
URL shortener. They can be shortened.
I only know Bitly, but there's definitely more out there.
The other half of the question about whether you can shorten a link or not, though, is just whether or not the place that you're going to put it allows you to shorten it also. There are a number of places like, for example, if you were running Facebook ads, they don't permit you to use shortened URLs as the destinations of things. They want it to be visible where somebody goes. So, it should help. Just pay attention as you're using the links where you're putting them. If they say no shortened links or something like that, it's possible that could be an issue that you would run into.
Right. At one point, it still is. It was very useful for Twitter because of the characters that you're allowed to use. But yeah, this is where you're going to be getting your unique tracking link, and this is how you're going, because our program's based on introductory clicks. So this is what you're going to want your audience, your following to click on, and ultimately that will get you this sale. And the cookie period, as we mentioned last time, is 365 days. We've talked about recently, there might be some changes with that in the future, but right now it is set to 365. So does anyone have any new questions? So it says, Steve, you guys do not need to answer publicly.
I already did.
Okay. All right. One thing I wanted to go over, since we don't really have any new questions right now, is we actually we're kind of in beta testing right now for this program, but we're hoping to launch it soon. And it's our Certified Trade Ideas Consultant program. And this is essentially for people that are already referral partners or people that are already proficient with trade ideas. And we'll basically endorse these people, and you'll serve as a trade ideas trainer. We already have guys here that do training sessions, and this will ultimately fill those time gaps and even language barriers. So this is great for anyone that, let's say, that's out of let's say we have some people that speak French and we don't speak French, but if you speak French and you know how to use trade ideas software, this could be really good for you, because you can charge your own rate and then train the customers yourself, and then there's a lot of benefits with that, because you could bypass having to come through us to get paid. You just set your own rate, and like I said, it'll definitely help us out too with only being based on Pacific Standard Time, and we're closed over the weekend. So if anyone is interested in this, I'd be interested to know. And like I said, we're hoping to get this out sometime later this year. We've already been testing it on someone out in Israel. So we have a lot of customers that speak Hebrew, and basically this referral partner out of Israel is training on his off time and charging his own rates, and knows our software in and out. So this is for anyone that's competent with using our software. So this isn't, Alice, this is not available yet, but when we launch it, we'll send out an email to all the referral partners. And Stan, is there any training or test to take? No. Well, we would, have to kind of.
There probably will be by the time it's full.
Right, like there'll be something. We'll have to do some sort of review to see how proficient you are with trade ideas and see if you'd be a good fit. But right now, there's like no test you have to take or anything. Okay. Yeah, well, there's if you've been a user for a year or 6 months or even 5 years, it'll be it'll vary. We'll just, like I said, it's still in beta testing, and sooner or later we'll have more information on that part. But it's going to be out later this year, hopefully. If not, it'll be out by the beginning of next year. So we'll definitely keep everyone updated on that. Okay. Stan, I mean, you seem like the only new newbie here, and do you have any other questions right now? Okay, I guess not.
I'm going to take the, hopefully this will pop up. I just shared that's a link to the last one of these webinars that we did from August 23rd. If there's if you'd like to watch that one again, that's a direct link to it also. Okay. Alice, that's the webinar that we had done, that Marissa and I had done last month. I think you were on that, if I recall correctly, where we talked about other affiliate issues. So just for anybody who wasn't able to make it last month, that's a chance to watch that one as well. That might answer some other questions or give some other ideas to you.
Yeah, and for anyone that is new, if there is anyone else, if you do need one-on-one help, I do set up calls. Just contact me and we could do something remote, and I'm happy to help you just one-on-one with any questions that you have regarding the referral center. One other thing I don't know if everyone knows about that we seldomly update, but right now we have some under resource pages in the referral center. You'll find some video formats. This is for the event that we're having October 20th. They have the vertical for mobile, Instagram, and just standard. So if you were to follow these links, you'll see, there we go, what that would look like. So you could use those links for any marketing. And like I said, we just kind of update those, just not all the time, but because we have this event coming up, that's in there right now if you need it. And that video is just basically a trailer of the event to come. Let's see, does anyone have any, let's see. Steve, traded as consultant is an interesting concept. Yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, I mean, that's something we could consider.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to just, if you can hang on to somebody who is affiliate referral of yours already that might not have the understanding that they would need to really make use of the platform, and you can hang on to them by teaching them something, that's a fantastic win back. So I totally agree. That's a great idea.
Bingo. So does anyone have any new questions this week? I mean, really, that's, you know, everything I mentioned so far is just some new stuff I wanted to bring up. I don't really have too much more. I know we covered a lot last week. These webinars, you know, can go up to an hour, or they can go just for, you know, 25 minutes. It just depends on, you know, how many people are in here with, you know, questions that need to be answered. I don't know, Skip, do you have any interesting information or anything you want to share?
I don't think there's anything else. We really did cover an awful lot on that first one. And I think that the bulk of what I wanted to do with these sessions is just make sure that as additional questions pop up, we are, you know, we're able to answer them for people. I do see John asking about the summit. Yeah, I'm going to be there. Marissa's going to be there. It should be, I think, based on last year's, which was really a lot of fun, I think it'll be a great time for everybody, both affiliates and traders and Trade Ideas staff alike. So really look forward to meeting a bunch of you out there.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
But yeah, I mean, I think this is fine. Let's just we covered a couple of things today, and if there's any additional questions that you come up with, just know that we're really interested in helping you be a more effective affiliate and doing what we can to help support you in that, and take knowledge that you have and transferring it to everybody else so that we can all benefit from it. So really look forward to working with a lot of you out there, and you know, let us know if there's anything we can do to support you and what you all are trying to do in promoting Trade Ideas. So
Sounds like you and Dolores are going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to meeting you both.
yeah.
All right, yeah, well, we can end it now. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to email myself or Skip. Skip dropped in the webinar link from last week. It goes over a lot of information that we didn't cover today. And, you know, we'll see what next month is like, and we'll just be around to answer any questions just like this time around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Have a great day, too.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you, Stan.
Great for coming, everybody. Thanks.
Yeah, have a great day.
Bye now.